Take your hands down onto your thighs, roll the heads of your shoulders back, and set your intention for your practice, whatever it might be. And let's come on up to stand, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start standing at the edge of our mat. So I'm gonna be in the middle of the mat, so it's a little easier for you to see me. Take your hands to your heart, tune into your intention. What is it that you wanna cultivate in your practice today? What is it that you want to cultivate in your life? Close your eyes. One Om. Inhale. Okay, now I want you to trust this flow. Okay, so we're going to open our feet up about the width of our mat. You're going to take your hands on your thighs and really trust the process that this will open your body. You don't have to force it. You don't have to work it. Trust the universe, right? The universe has your back. So take your hands onto your thighs. Come on down. Oh, drop your head all the way down. Now, when you feel that deep stretch, just feel it. Try not to be like, oh no, I'm so tight. Just feel it and release. Maybe back off a little. I want you to feel a nice edge, but not something too intense, okay? Drop your head, roll all the way back up. And do that again. Open the chest, come on down, and then move, connecting your breath to the movement. So we're gonna exhale. Inhale through your nose. Now I want you to exhale with your lips closed. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now come back with your feet together. Take your hands onto your rib cage. Think about your Pilates breathing now. Inhale, wide across the rib cage. Exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Take your hands forward, step one foot back, and slowly lower yourself into the mat. Okay, you're gonna come all the way down onto your backside, reach your arms over your head, like you're stretching and yawning. Maybe let out a little yawn. Oh. Take your arms down by your side, bend your knees, tuck your chin towards your chest. We're gonna move into 100, okay? So your Pilates 100 variation. Tuck your chin towards your chest, but don't lift your head. Hey, Bachi. Say hello to everyone, Bachi. Lift your head and shoulders up and hug your ribs in. Okay, so once you get that alignment, hover your hands down by your side. Look into your abdomen. You're gonna inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Now the breath, you can take one sweeping inhale and exhale, or if you prefer, you could do the staccato breath. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes like exhale. Whichever you prefer. If you want to, do both legs and lower down. Nice and slow. If this is too challenging on your head, then support your head with your hand or prop a ball up underneath your upper back, which I've demonstrated in other videos. That's really helpful. And again, lower 2. And lift, lift, lift. And drop your head down into the earth. Rock your hips gently from side to side. Now crisscross your legs, come on up into a high plank. And then press back, downward facing dog. Do that again, come on forward, high plank. And then this time, round through the upper back, middle back, and lower back. Push all the way back into the heels. Now come back forward, plug the shoulders onto your back, and lift up lower back, middle back, and upper back. Lower yourself all the way down into the earth. Plant your hands down just a little bit in front of your shoulders. Embed your pubic bone and inhale, lift up, look down your nose. Now lift your right hand and your left hand if you'd like, and hover here. Breathing, inhale and exhale. So if you just got out of bed, just take it nice and slowly. Get the breath moving. Then take your arms back, flip the palms so your thumbs go up. Lift the arms up and lower down. Gaze down your nose, lift and lower. Hi, Bachi. And lift and lower. Squeeze the arms, lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift. Now pulse up, thumbs up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself down, rest your head to one side, wiggle out your hips. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, look into the earth, push up into a high plank, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Take the right leg behind you, lift it up into the sky. Now keep that external rotation, lower the leg behind your left heel, so it's on the left side of your left foot, and lift up and lower it down, and lift up and lower it down, and lift up and lower it down, and lift up. Now look between your hands, step it all the way through into a lunge. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up into the sky. Big hard opening here. Bend your elbows, roll the shoulders back. Take your right arm forward, left arm on top. Eagle arms here. Gomukhasana. Tuck the toes of your back foot, lift and hold. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Ujjayi. Now release your arms, take them up into the sky, and then take them down, frame the front foot. You're going to lift up off your back leg. Take that back leg up into the sky, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now square off the hip, bring the foot down behind your right foot, okay? Keep the hands down, blocks are great here too. Lift the leg up, and then lower it down. Lift it up, and lower it down. And lift up, and lower down. Now stay here. You're going to walk your feet so your 10 toes are reaching towards each other. They might not line up perfectly, but you can bend the front knee a little bit, drop your head down, and then start to straighten through the back leg. You should feel that in your left hip, your ITB, your lower back, your piriformis. Just hang and breathe here. Then look forward, uncross the legs, bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees, sit down low, squeeze your knees towards each other, reach your arms up and hold here, Utkatasana. Navel in towards your spine, hold and breathe, 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, lift the heart, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale for 3, maybe a little back bend. Inhale, but keep lengthening through the lower back. 2 and 1. When you're ready, come on down, bow towards the earth. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take the hands into the earth, step back into a high plank. This time, if you want to, hover into your low plank as you exhale. Inhale into upward facing. Lift your heart up, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now stay with this again. And let's take that left leg up into the sky. Now keep that rotation outward. Take it behind your right foot and lift it up. And again, take it behind the right foot and lift up. Oh, it feels so good. And again, lift and lower. Push into the hands, lift. Get long through the standing leg and lower. And lift and lower and lift. Look forward, step it all the way through. Now drop the back knee, untuck the toes, come on up. Sweep the arms up into the sky. Lift your heart, bend your elbows, open the chest. Come back for a moment, drop the tailbone down. Then start to guide your hips forward. You'll feel the opening through your hip. Squeeze your belly muscles. Left arm comes forward, right arm comes on top. And then hook, hold here. Squeeze into eagle arms or any variation. Tuck the toes, lift and breathe. Soften the face. Trust the pose, trust the process. It's a little scary, right? It's not about trusting me. It's about trusting the universe is providing you with what you need right now at this moment. Okay, release the arms up into the sky. Take them down, framing the front foot. Lift up off your back leg. And then lift that leg up, 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 up. Maybe a little pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it down, square the hip. Take it behind your front foot. Again, we're getting that cross. Squeeze the hips, square them off, and then lift the leg up. And again, lower down and lift up. Use your blocks if you need them. Lower down and lift up. Navel in towards your spine. Lower down and lift up and lower down. Now stay here. See if you can scoot that front foot back a little bit. Maybe bend your front leg and start to straighten and lengthen through the back leg. So your right leg's nice and long. Pull the hips so you feel that delicious opening. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your thigh muscle. And just go with it. Now you're going to look forward, uncross the legs, heel toe your feet together, bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees, sit down low. Again, Utkatasana. Okay, so we're going to hang in this posture just for a little bit. You're going to take the hips over to the right and the left. Right, left, right, left. Keep your hands on your pelvis as you move the hips from side to side, and try to find that alignment between the front side of your pelvis and the back side of your pelvis. And then come to neutral, sit down a little bit lower, reach the arms, shoot the arms, breathe. Now take your hands behind you, squeeze your palms together into a fist, lift your heart up, and then fold down in towards the earth. Reach the arms up and over your head. Open your feet up if you want to here. Hang and breathe, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come back. If you're not at the front of the mat, come back to the front of the mat. Then release your arms into the earth. Inhale, get long. Exhale and bow. Take your hands down, come back into your high plank. Okay, let's stay in our high plank just for a moment. You're going to drop the right hip and then bend your knees and press. Come to the left side, bend your knees and press. Come to center, drop down into a low plank, push back up high plank. Go to your right, bend and press. Go to your left, bend and press. Come to center, go down into your low plank, push up. This time come all the way down, lift up, 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 and lower. And lift, 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 and lower. And again, lift and hold here. Shoot the arms out. Lift the heart, lift the legs. Flip the palms outward, thumbs up. Squeeze your legs. Breathe for 8, 7. This isn't a breath, it's a count. So I want you to take maybe 3 to 6 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, come on down, decompress, drop your head to one side. Let out a sigh. And then stretch all the way back into a child's pose. Drop your forehead And come on up, we're gonna cross the legs underneath us. So you're going to stay here, take your hands behind you, bend your elbows, squeeze your heels together, your toes to touch, press your legs out and be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Optional 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross them 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend your knees, bring your heels together, sit up tall. And then twist over to your left side. Inhale, get long, and exhale, start to fold towards Bachi. Now, what I would like you to do is take your right hand onto your right inner thigh, gently press it down. Okay, come on up, let's change sides. Sit up tall, reach the arms up, twist over to your right side, and then start to fold in towards that right side. Maybe walk the left hand over, little pressure here. Come back through to center. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, start to fold. If you have your blocks, use your blocks. You can drop your forehead on them. You can use your forearms for them if you'd like to as you come on down. Whatever works for you this morning. Now let's come on up to sit. Take your block with you. You're going to come onto your back side and take your block down the long way. You're going to lift your hips up and scoot your left butt cheek over. Come onto the side of your hip and then drop your legs over to the left. So you get a nice deep stretch here. This feels so yummy. And then look over to your right. You can pull the knees up a little higher or lower. Okay, so stay right with this, or if you want to, grab that foot of the right leg, push it into the earth. And then take your left hand and push the leg away. Oh, this is just heaven. You're getting a nice opening through the hip flexor, active stretch. Okay, come back through to center. Let's change sides. So we're going to set that up the same way. You're going to scoot your right butt cheek over and come onto your right hip. Come on over to your right side and twist open to your left side. Maybe look over to your left. And just, again, trust the process. Trust in it. And when you feel yourself resisting, when you feel that resistance, and the resistance usually starts to show up like, oh, no, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this. When you hear that dialogue going on inside your head, just try to distract yourself with something else, like this pose, okay? So bend your knee if you'd like to, press the sole of your foot into the earth, and then if you want to, you can start to push into your inner thigh with your right hand. Continuing to stretch. You can even bend that bottom leg and push the bottom leg upward as you twist. You know, and the inner dialogue is that, oh, this, I can't do this because this is, oh, and it might rain, and then so-and-so is going to say this, and then I'll be late, and you know how it goes, right? You know how it works. When you hear yourself doing that, then just back off and be like, hey, I'm going to chill and have a cup of tea. I am going to go with the flow. And try to imagine what you want to create. What do you want to create in this world, this beautiful world that is yours? Okay, come back through to center. And then if you want to, I welcome you to keep the block underneath your sacrum, right underneath the sacrum, and then take your hands onto your hips. Add a little pressure here, flip the palms open. You are all done. So just hang out. I have that beautiful pose and let it just sink into your musculature, into your soul, and see what happens. Find something light. Find something beautiful to think about.
Self-Observation Without Judgment by the poet Faulds. Release the harsh and pointed inner voice. It's just a throwback to the past and holds no truth about this moment. Let go of self-judgment, the old learned ways of beating yourself up for each imagined inadequacy. Allow the dialogue within the mind to grow friendlier and quiet. Shift out of inner criticism and life suddenly looks very different. I can say this only because I make the choice 100 times a day to release the voice that refuses to acknowledge the real me. What's needed here isn't more prodding toward perfection, but intimacy, seeing clearly and embracing what I see. Love, not judgment, sows the seeds of tranquility and change.
Okay, gently move over to your right hip, remove your block, and then come on up to a seated posture. So we are going to close our practice by just tuning back in when you find yourself gripping, and it's usually a mental grip like, oh, that's not going to happen. I don't even know where to begin. Oh my gosh. All those little, ooh, or oh, she's going to, or he's going to do this again. I can't handle this. When you start to say those words, relax, release it, just let it go, shake it out, and tune into your breath. Okay, and the best way to prepare for that is by preparing ahead of time, by getting yourself in the right vibe, in the right vibration. And that you did this morning. And I thank you so very much for joining me today. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your third eye. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, Namaste.